think 𝗏𝗏𝗡 had the skills to do it. I don't know. Just having a lot of fun here, NXP, as usual.
Yeah. Oh, well. They still have a really small gold lead here as a turtle. First turtle of the game is going to get up soon. Or is the counter just stuck there at 1? Oh, well, yeah, we'll see if the turtle's going to spawn.
Probably visual, but probably...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still 2 minutes, right? Spawns in 2 minutes. So
still 2 minutes. I got overexcited there. I got too excited. I got too excited for the turtle. I don't know. I think I'm already just looking for a fight to happen.
I know. I feel like the game just went spiked up in terms of speed. It feels like it's sped up because of that early first blood. But otherwise, we are still on control here. 𝗏𝗔𝗡 with 𝗏𝗡. What a great combo. Great synergy between these two players so far.
And now the turtle finally spawns. 𝗏𝗡 already level 4 here. So is 𝗟𝗞𝗘. So we'll have the mage ultimates up for the two teams if they want it. 𝗨𝗞𝗘 are nearby for this turtle contest. If they're going to go for it, 𝗏𝗏 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 versus 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Who's going to win this 2 vs 2 tag team match? But no surprise, here comes James and the dragon with a black dragon form, making that the green dragon form. Look at that, the knockup and the damage onto 𝗏𝗏𝗏. He gets taken out, and 𝗨𝗞𝗏 don't get the first turtle as that goes to NXP. They give away another kill to NXP as well. So similar start to game number 1.
Yeah, a big shame as well that there was not much 𝗨𝗞𝗏 could do at that point. NXP basically multitasked it. You guys go for a fight, we'll go for a turtle, and they get rewards, no punishment at all for 𝗨𝗞𝗏, which is super surprising. I feel like they have a plan, but they're not really executing here.
Yeah, good call there by 𝗏𝗏𝗏 too. Instead of a lot of tanks, I wouldn't say a lot of tanks, but tanks would sometimes instinctually go, okay, since James is already going forward, I'm going to stay here with 𝗏𝗏𝗏 to protect him just in case the Benedetta rotates in. But no, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 said, you know what, that looks like a sure kill. And then the knock up there with the Sacred Hammer or with the second skill really helped secure that for NXP. So I like that slight adjustment that 𝗏𝗏𝗏 did.
Yeah, and again, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is also a very well-improved player from the previous season. Some people would criticize his gameplay if he's not on Khufra. If he's on Khufra, great. If he's not, usually he gets a lot of flack. This time around, he is playing very well on a variety of heroes, surprisingly.
𝗏𝗏𝗏, see, I think he got a bit of a whiff that there might be a rotation onto him, but there is definitely a rotation on the top side. 𝗏𝗏𝗏, not this time again. He won't get taken out by the turret, decides to get out. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 taking a lot of damage from JTD and 𝗟𝗞𝗘. 𝗟𝗞𝗘 with the meteor shower, last second flicker. Able to get out of that. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 though is going to spot out the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and secures the kill thanks to Eve with a real world manipulation from 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Picture perfect as it can get there. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 basically enabled 𝗏𝗏𝗏 to get everything he wanted from that trade. Now James as well, go for dive on aspect. Could be bad here.
Oh wow, great entry there by 𝗏𝗏𝗏 with the interception, using the Comedic Lance, securing the stun there. That is still going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Oh wait, no, it was aspect that went down to the bottom lane. But yeah, good call there by 𝗏𝗏𝗏 to help out his teammate there in the mid. But this looks like it could be another turtle for NXP.
𝗏𝗏𝗏 doesn't know.
Yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 doesn't know. 𝗟𝗞𝗘 is there though for the assist. That's going to be the turtle going over to 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and a turtle to NXP. And another kill for NXP as 𝗏𝗏𝗏 goes down. Yeah, we could be up next though, but he's trying to get away from that 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Meanwhile, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 so close, yet so far for 𝗨𝗨𝗏𝗏 to secure a kill onto the carry. But they say, you know what? At least we get to secure a kill on their tank, 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Again, that is one for the books here. Turret will go down here in the mid lane for sure. Not much that NXP can do against that. They already used up a lot of their skills, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is quite low. So overall, I feel like NXP, they are finding the groove, but at the same time, 𝗨𝗞𝗏, they're a lot better compared to game 1 here at this point.
Yeah, exactly. In this situation, the 𝗨𝗞𝗏 are fighting back a little bit more. You see them not relying too much on the fact that they have a late game lineup idea. And one thing that we have to give focus here is for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Hot start, already 3-0-2 on an Eve. This is going to make objective takes even harder.
And when you have an Eve that already has those items, like the Clock Destiny, Winter Truncheon probably going to be locked in here soon, Holy Crystal, the sooner you get those items, especially the Ice Cream one, right? The slows that we're talking about here, it is just going to give 𝗏𝗏𝗏 so much room to play around. I think that's going to be the point. Faster real-world manipulations means better fights for 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, and it's going to be... 𝗏𝗏𝗏 can actually play this out a bit for him now that he was able to get kills really early. That means he gets the gold early. That means he doesn't need to think too much about being a utility mage. He can go for a damage item even if he wants to, because of the lead they were able to build up for himself. So either the Ice Queen one or the Clock of Destiny that you mentioned could be good first pickups here. It's just going to be really up to him. But he does go for the Ice Queen wand, and it seems like he is going to go for utility because that looks like a glowing wand that's going to be up next for him.
Yeah, that's going to be such a big deal here in this coming, especially coming team fights where Ryota's not doing as much as he should. BMO's not as tanky as he should be, and Aspect basically just needs more time to farm again. So I don't know, this game too is starting to run in a better direction, at least for LPE, but still pretty bad.
Yeah, they're still behind here, but that's going to be 𝗷𝗚𝗣𝗑 that they're going to spot here. They decide to throw everything. They say, you know what, we need a little bit more kills, we need a little bit more gold, let's take out the tank. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, JTD avoids damage, and that's someone that we haven't seen here. JTD is just lane locked right now because he needs to farm on that 𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, and surprisingly as well, because usually Jake the Dog's the guy that really is, he aggresses early on, so we're missing a lot of that recently. In the qualifiers, this is also the major problem he's been having.
Yeah, and James now has a problem because he's eating a meteor shower in the face, already forced to use the Black Dragon form. Land C, pass out Ryota. But 𝗷𝗚𝗣𝗑 is nearby here, and Ryota could call to not go for that. But this is going to be another turtle take. Can it finally go to the side of LPE? Real world manipulation
Seriously.
goes out, and that is the turtle finally going to the side of LPE. But Ryota gets taken out. NXP, let's see if they're going to go for the chase, go for more kills. Aspect is really, really low. It's too woken. He gets close, but he gets stunned by BMO. BMO once again with the comedic lance interception in the back lane. Here comes the aggression, and here comes Jake the Dog. Gets a secure a kill there onto Lancy, and a double kill right there onto H2O. That is an LPE turnaround and an LPE wake-up call for themselves, saying, you know what, oh man, we've been behind way too much. It's time to take control of this game.
Yep, just when it looked like Jake the Dog looked like he was being neutered, he comes swinging very strong with the intercept. And before that, actually, Aspect also picked up the turtle, which was a big denial for H2O on the Rogers, so definitely a step in the right direction here for LPE. Finally, they have a bit of a goal lead over NXP.
My MVP for that, though, is definitely BMO. That comedic lance in the last second, because we saw H2O smelling blood. We're just getting into that range of that Lycan pounds, but he was just stopped by BMO, showing us why he is one of the tanks that you have to watch out for this season.
Yeah, imagine if that was just 1.5 seconds late. That would have been the Lycan pound straight into the death of his teammate, and apparently BMO is able to just really time it correctly. Big team fight happening here on side.
Yeah, meteor shower laid out, and killing spree now for JTD, now with his third kill. He's definitely woken up now. He picked up the Holy Crystal earlier. Now a Blade of Despair has been picked up here by Aspect. So if NXP is not careful, if another pick off that could possibly happen here happens, then that's even more control now for LPE.
Yeah, finally Aspect is in more of a rhythm, plays safe on the sides, lets the team go for more of the engages, and he just does some damage on the back foot. That's exactly where he is, apparently. That's where he's more comfortable now.
And another Holy Crystal, which is picked up now, this time by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, so that's a lot of magic damage getting dished out here for LPE. They're gonna go for the turret. Let's see if NXP will try to defend, and no, they can't. They have to play this conservatively, but 𝗷𝗚𝗣𝗑 overstepped. BMO immediately using the Imperial Justice, securing a kill onto 𝗷𝗚𝗣𝗑, and NXP are starting to lose their momentum here, and they're starting to get scattered in terms of how they're moving around the map.
Man, right now I feel like BMO has more of a control of what his teammates are doing. And just as I said, that might be a problem. Forces to flicker out. Misplay and forcing real-world manipulation is actually a big deal. That's going to be able to stop at least one more team fight from NXP in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, and because of what you mentioned, NXP might not be able to contest this Lord already as well as they like. But LPE decide they can't overcommit onto this just yet. They have the Benedetta, Ryota in the bottom lane, managing the waves well. So that's something NXP has to be careful of, because they're going to force back Renegade to defend.
Yep, I don't know. This is going to be a disjointed fight if NXP wants to go for it. Everyone is in very different locations. Very unideal to go for the fight, but You have to go for it.
Yeah, they are going for it. 𝗦𝗓𝗡 doesn't go to the bottom lane, so a fight breaks out 5 versus 5 here by the Lord. Mountain Shocker already used 𝗩𝗚, really low force to go back, and with that, NXP might just take control of this Lord actually. But look at that, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 over there close to 𝗩𝗚. The real world situation. Here comes 𝗏2𝗏 with a finish, but 𝗏2𝗏 cannot get close. 𝗧𝗓𝗏𝗏 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 with a turnaround, getting a kill onto 𝗏2𝗏. You thought you could get that like and bounce. No, you're gonna get taken out, as well as 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. So that's 2 down on the side of NXP.
That was huge from 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Jake the Dog.
Wow.
The last 2 pick mages finally making a mark. And 𝗦𝗓𝗡 has to just hold on the mid lane, but might get picked up as well.
Comedic lands on fire for 𝗩𝗚, and the mages have woken up. 4-2 and 5 here for 𝗪𝗛𝗡. A meteor shower for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. 3-0-2 for Jake the Dog, and maybe 𝗩𝗚 says this looks yummy as 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 can't get out of the Imperial Justice. He gets taken out. Another kill for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and the Eagles are flying.
They are indeed. Aspect should have an easy fight here without 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now let's see if there's gonna be a steal happening here.
Oh!
It does happen! Oh, I can't believe it.
A steal! A Lord
Unbelievable!
Steal! 𝗏2𝗏, NXP, right at the end of the manipulation from Eve. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 was just zoned out just by a moment, just by a little bit, and 𝗏2𝗏, bang, with the Lord Steal.
Man, I'm sorry, I went crazy there for a little bit. I don't know how that happened. We'll definitely want replays of that. Hopefully we can, but I don't know. 𝗏2𝗏, he's compensating for his team's position with just pure raw mechanics. I didn't even know that was possible at that point. But again, Like and Pounce with the Retribution is a very deadly combo. Takes out Turtle, takes out Lords very easily. Now, big team fight coming up here.
Mountain Shocker already used. 𝗏2𝗏 really low. Like and Pounce to avoid the damage, but 𝗩𝗚 goes down. 𝗏2𝗏 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 go down. NXP are falling down. That's 3 down for them. Mega kill for Jake the Dog. And Jake the Dog says only one of us can be the Alpha Wolf here, and it's going to be me. 4-0 and 5. Yeah, put the camera on that man. He deserves the highlight.
Yeah, he really does, man. I mean, that should have been a pretty good fight for NXP, but again, they did kind of fight in a very awkward position over the wall for some of their members.
Oh, 𝗦𝗓𝗡𝗏 entry though,
Aspect.
with the flowing blood and the blood orb, but the turnaround is here for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Jake the Dog. JTD is just dancing around them now. This 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has been farmed up really, really well. He looks like the main core of this team right now, not Aspect. Aspect's more of a, he's just there for the assist. He's 2-2 and 10 right now. It's Jake the Dog making the plays and keeping 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 alive here, as well as, actually it's not just him, the entire team is finally firing off of all cylinders now.
Yeah, I feel like that's just the case here. Aspect more for vision. You don't even need that. He did for the team fight. And 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has to flicker out of there. That's a big thing. That's a pretty big deal. A flicker out of a 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 basically just neuters them in the coming team fight.
Yeah, you lose a possibility for a surprise setup with that combo, but now 100 seconds until this Lord spawns. What do you think is the better play here for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? Try to go for a pick-off and then end it, or just wait for the Lord?
I feel like what they should do is try to slow down the buffs that's coming in here for NXP. They do have the tools to do it. They cleared out their own as well. Jake the Dog is definitely in prime position to go for a team fight anytime soon. And they're just waiting for 𝗩𝗚's call here at this point, right? If 𝗩𝗚 can pick up someone with Imperial Justice, that should be a dead guy. But so far, NXP are also playing very, very cautiously in this game.
Yeah, we've seen that they have the capability and the right tools as well to go for that counter engage. And if 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 aren't careful here, it seems like they're really just waiting for this Lord. They're managing the waves. They need to be careful to not get the Lord stolen from them again.
Oh my god, please.
If that happens again, that'll hurt.
My mind is gonna explode if that happens again, man. And I feel like there's just so much that NXP can... there's so much they can lose here in the coming team fights. If they force a fight, they're gonna have to deal with a divine glaived up 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 with Jake the Dog fully buffed up as well.
One wrong move by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and NXP could quite possibly go for that surprise reverse win. Meanwhile, one wrong move from NXP, and you can write it on the wall that this is going to be a 1-1. 20 seconds until this Lord spawns. Who do we have to watch out for here from NXP to turn it around for their team? But wait, hold that thought. No, 𝗬𝗓𝗓 will be able to go away. They got zoned out here.
Yeah, you gotta chill out, man. Because for the meantime, 𝗏2𝗏 did just complete his Blade of Despair, so the coming team fight should be a little bit better for NXP if they're gonna have to rely on the damage from 𝗏2𝗏. But the Lord is definitely better placed for 𝗏𝗞𝗘 this time around.
NXP, watch out for the Roger. 𝗏𝗞𝗘, I guess we gotta watch out here for 𝗏𝗏. You set it up earlier. That pickoff, one good pickoff by him, and it's gonna be bad news for NXP. It's gonna be a 4 versus 4 clash here. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 gets bursted down. That's good control here for 𝗏𝗞𝗘 by this Lord Pit. But here comes 𝗏𝗏𝗏, here comes 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢 a little bit too early with the Blood Ode, and 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢 taking a lot of damage, and 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢 gets taken out. But 𝗏2𝗏 able to secure a kill. 𝗏2𝗏 is fighting. 𝗏2𝗏 is fighting. But look at 𝗏𝗏𝗏. There's a double kill for 𝗏2𝗏.
Look at this guy!
1 versus 1, 2 versus 1, triple kill for 𝗏2𝗏. But in the end, it's 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝗬𝗓𝗏 standing tall here. But because of 𝗏2𝗏's heroics, it's a 2-on-2 fight right now. 𝗏𝗞𝗘 do not have the tools to end it. Wow!
The 𝗏2𝗏 show, as per usual, even on the back foot, they are still able to really pack a punch.
Yeah.
My gosh.
If 𝗏2𝗏 didn't do that,
literal hard carry, solo hard carry.
Carry, man. He's like,
oh my
God,
god.
I got you. I'm gonna go down, but if I don't do this, oh man. Again, let's look at how that team fight broke out. 𝗦𝗏𝗏, good setup there with a Blood Ode and using the Winter Truncheon to survive. But all of that, you think that was just all for 𝗦𝗏𝗏? No. It's all for 𝗏2𝗏 to clean up house.
Yeah, look at them. Target priority for 𝗏2𝗏, knowing that if he goes for the nearest member, he's probably dead. He goes for the softest one. And again, there you go. You got to go and make a run for it. This guy is just unstoppable when he gets going. Forces a chase onto a 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗃. Who does that? How many heroes can keep up with a 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗃 over walls? Unbelievable.
If it's gonna be anyone, it's gonna be the one that can transform into a wolf and to a human. Great use of the abilities, timing it, so that when 𝗬𝗓𝗏 decides to dash through walls, gets to heal up, the patience that 𝗏2𝗏, we're seeing here, the panelists said it earlier, 𝗏2𝗏, and a lot of the teams say that 𝗏2𝗏 has one of the highest potential in this league to be the best carry, and we're seeing glimpses of that. This game, despite the broken towers here for NXP, well, I'm sorry, I have to correct myself. Or almost correct myself, because I was about to say this game is much closer than we think, but 𝗏𝗞𝗘 have the Lord marching in, and only this looks really bad for NXP.
This should be easily taken out because 𝗬𝗓𝗏 is not really on the field yet, but it's gonna be difficult. Lord should go down soon with the amount of damage. 𝗦𝗏𝗏 could go for the engage.
Yeah, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 going after 𝗦𝗏𝗏, but no, 𝗏𝗏𝗏's gonna get caught out here. Oh, will he be able to get away? Immortality gets popped. He's trying to run. That's gonna be 𝗏𝗏𝗏 down. Arms down. This is really bad for 𝗏𝗞𝗘. They're getting chased out. That's gonna be another one down if Aspect can't get away. 𝗬𝗓𝗏 and 𝗏𝗏 trying to hold on to Aspect. 𝗏2𝗏 goes down. Look at that. 𝗏𝗏 and 𝗬𝗓𝗏 holding on to keep Aspect alive, but 𝗦𝗏𝗏 takes out Aspect. The immobilize is there. 𝗏𝗏 and 𝗬𝗓𝗏 will not continue this fight. This fight will not end. This game will not end.
Absolutely not. NXP holding on for dear life here. We'll see a replay of that where we see this could have been so bad, but so far Aspect did maneuver in the right direction, able to life steal back up, so almost half, enables him to take down 𝗏2𝗏 and opens up the playing field here for the rest of 𝗏𝗞𝗘 to control and not get overrun by NXP.
Wow, we have ourselves a game, folks. This is only Series 1 of the day. 𝗏𝗞𝗘 and NXP, the statement game for both of these two teams. Who is going to have a better debut in MPL Season 7 Philippines? 𝗏𝗞𝗘, NXP, while 𝗏𝗞𝗘 are looking for that 1-1 victory so that they can force a Game 3. NXP are playing their hearts out to stop that and win this 2-0.
Yeah, and itemizations are going to not matter so much here. Everyone's starting to get into the groove. And we do see 𝗏𝗏𝗏 get picked up here. Immortality will be popped.
And this could be really bad for NXP. They lose their main tank, James, Lancey, H2O, 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Can they turn this around? Can they somehow survive this and fight it out to make this a 2-0 win? Aspect gets chased out, gets separated from the rest of the group, while Lancey gets taken out by the Benedetta. 5 members of LPE are still alive, while the Immortality gets popped on BMO, who's trying to hold on for Aspect to deal damage. But here comes JTD. Bang! Right onto H2O. Secures the kill. James versus Aspect. James secures it there with the execute. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is in the bottom lane. 𝗪𝗔 and 𝗏𝗏𝗘 are nearby. It's just
2v4.
James and 𝗏𝗏𝗏. 3 versus 2. NXP, can they hold on as LPE look to pressure, look to end it? 𝗏𝗏𝗏 eats damage. The Zalman Force gets committed. James really low, forced to use the Black Dragon form. LPE are managing the waves, but at the same time trying to kill James and 𝗏𝗏𝗏. They're holding on, trying to defend. Can they end it? The minion waves are gone. 1 turret left, 2 turrets left, and LPE have secured the game 2 win